I started fighting for fundraiser events through the NYPD boxing team. And I told Kristi about it, and she wanted to come check me out on one of my fights.
He invited me to a fight.
Kristi comes to one of the fights. I knocked the guy out in like 7 seconds, and Kristi goes crazy, showing everybody this video. The next event the NYPD is hosting for their boxing event is at Madison Square Garden. You guys should all come out. The idea didn't really come to me till about maybe a month before the fight. Where I was like, man, everyone that she loves is gonna be at this fight. Everyone that I love is gonna be at the fight. It'd be the perfect opportunity to propose. And yeah, I spoke to her father about, I think, 3 days before the fight.
Yeah, he said he wanted to talk to me about something, and right? And then I sat here. He said, I want to ask your daughter to marry me. You did a great job with her. I want to thank you for that. She's a wonderful girl. Said all the right stuff that I didn't throw him out of the house, right? He's a gentleman, a consummate gentleman, actually. I can't say enough about him. He's a really nice guy.
And I spoke to her mom the day of the fight and asked their permission to ask Kristi to marry me, and they gave me their blessing. It was a beautiful thing.
Well, on the drive, we drove from New Jersey up, and he looked really nervous. What can I say to like ease him right now, What you're doing, it's for an amazing cause, and I'm going on and on about how proud I am of him, and win or lose, you're a winner, one of those, cliche sayings.
Right. Yeah, and I was like, nah, it's just that, this guy beat me before. I only have 2 losses, and he's one of them, and it's a big dude, and that's what I'm like. I'm getting in my zone mentally, so I'm just quiet, but I'm good. At that point, I was like, man, I honestly prayed. I was like, let me just win. Because if I lose or propose, they think she's gonna say yes out of like some kind of like sympathy. I'm sorry, I can't let this guy have 2 losses in one night. Going up to it, I was thinking of all the possible worst outcomes. I'm gonna lose, she's gonna say no, and I have to face the whole NYPD, all my colleagues, all my friends, all my family. Somebody's gonna probably post on social media, like this guy lost a fight and then proposed in front of 5,000 people and she said no. I've been like the biggest loser. My boxing coach didn't know I was proposing until that day.
I remember watching the fight, it was so exciting.
There you go! Get it, go!
All of a sudden, once again, Luis has a mic in his hand. Always has a mic in his hand. I'm like, I saw like 10 fights already and nobody had a microphone after, but somehow Luis always gets a mic in his hand. I'm like, I have all my friends here, my family, I hope he doesn't embarrass me.
First and foremost, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Without you, no way we could raise the money that we're raising for the Catholic Kids Foundation. But tonight, I have the great pleasure and honor to recognize somebody in the crowd who's had an amazing impact in my life. So, with that being said.
And then I would see him walk over to John, grab the ring box, and from there, I don't remember anything else.
I honor my girlfriend Kristi, who's on the stage.
Probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life.
It went black. The whole arena, I didn't hear anything. And I just saw you, the image, walking down towards me.
Just remember your face is like Macaulay Culkin, like Home Alone. You like.
I didn't know anything that you said. I didn't know if I knew I wanted to say yes. I assumed I said yes because you put the ring on. I don't remember anything.
I proposed and you did this. You put your hand out. And I was like, no. I have to put it on your finger. I'm not going to put it in the palm of your hand.
I couldn't even stand up. I had no feeling in my legs. total shock. It's totally Luis though. Like an event that's about him, he somehow still made about me.
I'll be back. I'm showering. No chance. Thank you all. Thank you.
But it would be the last, it was about him that night. Everybody was there for him. We were supporting him. And that's just who he is. That's how he is all the time.